What if I told you the biggest sporting event on earth is watched by billions of people, yet millions of Americans still don't fully understand the sport behind it? And with the 2026 World Cup coming to the United States, that's about to change. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how football works, why people are obsessed with it, and what you actually need to know to enjoy a match without feeling completely lost. Let's start with the most important thing. Football is simple, much simpler than most Americans think. Two teams, 11 players each, one goal, literally. The objective is to get the ball into the other team's net more times than they get it into yours. That's it. No downs, no timeouts every few minutes, no offense-only units. The same players attack and defend throughout the game, and that creates something unique. The game never really stops. A football match lasts 90 minutes, split into two halves of 45 minutes. The clock keeps running almost the entire time. That might sound boring if you're used to high-scoring sports. But here's the surprising part. A single goal in football often creates more emotion than a touchdown in football, a basket in basketball, or a run in baseball. Because goals are rare, sometimes a team waits 80 minutes for one moment, and when it finally happens, entire stadiums explode. Now let's talk about positions. Think of football like a movie. Everyone has a role. Goalkeepers are the last line of defense. They're the only players allowed to use their hands. Defenders protect the goal. Midfielders connect everything together. They're kind of like quarterbacks who never stop running. And forwards are the players whose main job is scoring goals. Simple. But here's something that surprises many Americans. The best player isn't always the top scorer. Sometimes the most valuable player is the one creating opportunities for everyone else. Now let's tackle the rule everyone talks about, offside, the rule that confuses almost every new fan. The easiest way to understand it is this. Football doesn't allow attackers to simply stand next to the goal waiting for an easy pass. When a teammate passes the ball, the attacker must not already be behind the last defender. That's it. It's basically football's version of preventing cherry picking. And honestly, once someone explains it that way, it suddenly feels much less mysterious. But football's real magic isn't the rules, it's the global scale. More than 200 countries compete in international football. Think about that. The NFL has 32 teams. The FIFA World Cup involves nations from every corner of the planet. For many countries, winning the World Cup is considered bigger than winning an Olympic gold medal, bigger than any club championship. It's national pride on the line. That's why fans cry. That's why cities shut down. That's why billions watch. And here's the fascinating part. You don't need to understand every tactic, formation, or statistic to enjoy football. Most fans fall in love with the game because of moments, a last-second goal, an incredible save, an underdog beating a giant, a country celebrating together. And if you want more beginner-friendly football guides before the World Cup arrives, make sure to subscribe because there's a lot more football to discover.